All right, y'all. What's up, guys? This is episode 24 of Hoops Talk with Dave's Joint. Thank you guys for all the love that you've given me so far. If you haven't yet, check out my content on Hoops. I'm sorry, on Facebook, YouTube, and IGTV. But without further ado, we have our special guest here, Darrick Jones, who just graduated from Oak Hill Academy and will be starting his freshman season at Towson University. Darrick, thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, what motivates you to be successful in the game of basketball?
I think, my parents, they sacrificed a lot for me to, let my dreams come true. So they drive me to play, be great. So
All right. So, how how long have you been playing basketball?
I think I played when I started at 5 years old, and then I started taking it serious around eighth grade, and I found out I could actually be good at the game. So yeah.
So, talk about being from Glen Allen, Virginia.
It's a small area. Not too many people, do many things around here. So, I guess I just took a different route than everybody else by leaving this area and went to Oak Hill just to get away from all the distractions, I guess. So,
Yeah. So, what's the strengths and weaknesses in your game?
I think the strengths is, I'm a fast-paced player. I like to go in transition a lot. I think I can shoot. My mid-range is pretty good. My weakness, I say probably just, you know, I'll catch and shoot threes a little bit, but, it's something that's fixable. So,
So, what's the closest city to Glen Allen where you
uh,
could play for in tournaments and stuff like that?
well, we go to Boo Williams. That's where they have the EYBL session. It's probably an hour or 45 minutes away from here. So that's probably the closest place we got.
Damn. So everything is pretty much deep.
Yeah, it's deep. Yeah.
Wow. So talk about the competition in the state of Virginia.
You talking about being at Oak Hill?
No, the whole state.
Oh, state. Oh, we got some good players here. Such as Cam Thomas, he's from Virginia, going to LSU. Henry Coleman going to Duke. Mark Williams going to Duke. So yeah, it's we're pretty. I think we're pretty solid in Virginia.
Hmm. So where did you go before Oak Hill?
I went to a school in Midlothian, Virginia called Millwood School. It's like a little private school. Probably less than 100 kids there. That's where I started off at. Eighth grade. And my sophomore year, I transferred to Oak Hill.
What made you decide to go to Oak Hill?
I know one of the coaches there. They've been watching me for a while. Corey Alexander. He actually talked to my parents about me coming up there at a young age. But, just basically learning. My sophomore year is all about learning, playing with other players, good players. So, because you get to colleges, you got to play with other good players. So you had to learn early.
Shout out to my guy Corey Alexander. Good dude, man. So talk about when you first went to Oak Hill. Was that kind of like a culture shock for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's different. I actually dreamed of going to Oak Hill a lot when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Able to go there and learn all the different things from different people it was great.
Yeah, that's awesome. So talk about what's a normal day on campus?
Well, we're gonna do preseason. I say probably wake up, 5 a.m. practice. We'll do that, then we'll go back to the dorm, take a shower, go to breakfast at 7 o'clock. We got this thing called homeroom at 8 o'clock. We have class from 8:00, 8:30 to 2:30, and our 7 periods actually practice. So everybody on our team has the same 7 period, which is practice, from till 2:30, 4:30. Then we can lift or get extra shots up after that.
What's the closest town to Oak Hill? I know everything is a couple hours away or something like that.
Yeah, I think the closest town's probably an hour and a half, North Carolina. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not too much around there, but just hills and mountains.
Yeah. I went to a college called SUNY Delhi in upstate New York. Believe me, I know what you're feeling. I know how you felt for those 3 years. Even though I was at that particular school for 3 semesters, there was only one bus that took me. If you missed that 5 p.m. bus to New York City, you'd be stranded there for until the next morning. But for you guys had literally no way out of there. Like somebody had to come get you.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
to come. It was a long ride.
So, what were like practices like?
I think we had the most intense practices in the country, honestly, because there's a lot of good players in one gym, and a lot of good players have different, playing styles, so they all have to just come together. So I think practices were like really intense. We would do a lot of 5-on-5s and stuff. And yeah, it was just really intense. Yeah.
Now, talk about playing for a legend in Steve Smith. Like, what lessons has he taught you? And how much did you love playing for him?
It was good. He's a different type of coach than I had before. He has more knowledge for the game. Not knocking the other coach, but he's been around so many players and situations. It's like he's an expert at it. So you just got to take it all in at one time. Just listen.
So, what are some things like? Talk about some tournaments that you love playing in with Oak Hill, like events and stuff like that.
I think we went to Hawaii, the Iolani Classic. That was probably my favorite tournament out of the time I've been at Oak Hill. I think we played there for a week. We played against some Hawaiian teams. We played against some of the top teams in the country at the end. We won the championship there. I think that was fun. It was a good learning experience for my team. I think that's when we just turned the corner after that tournament.
So what will you miss about Oak Hill now that you're a senior and that you've graduated?
I think I just missed the brotherhood of it. You stay around a group of guys for a year in the dorm with not much around. You just, everybody comes together as one. So it's just hard, leaving your brothers, I guess.
So Team Loaded, did you play for Team Loaded VA?
Yeah, I played for Team Loaded VA my freshman year. Yeah, freshman year.
And then you went to Team Loaded North Carolina?
Oh, yeah, I played. It was actually in the same season. I went. Actually, no. Freshman year, I played for Team Loaded. Second year, I played for NC at the end of the summer. We then went to Team Loaded NC.
Talk about playing on that Gauntlet Circuit, or when it was called the Gauntlet.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it's a lot of good competition. I think, it was a lot of different type of players on different type of circuits sometimes, if you really look at it. But I think that was a real tough circuit, though. It was tough.
Like when you were at Oak Hill, what were some of the schools that came to recruit you?
Virginia Tech, UNLV, BYU, Towson, of course, JMU. There's a couple other I can't really remember, but it's a lot.
So, talk about what you've been doing during this pandemic, this COVID-19 pandemic, just to stay sharp.
I just, we actually have a court in my house, so just a lot of that, just working out every day. Gotta get some running in and keep your wind up. That's the biggest thing, I think, because when you get to college, it's gonna be pretty hard. So at this point, I don't really know when I'm going back to college, so you gotta stay at all times.
You mean start, because you haven't started just yet. Are you keeping? So let's get into Towson. Like, what made you decide to sign there?
I think people have a certain way they look at certain colleges, and then you're going to make it from one way, going to this college just because the name. But, I mean, if you're really as good as you say you are, then I think you can make it from anywhere. And I think the coaching staff, they just have confidence in me. And, it's all about who you trust, who can trust you, you know what I'm saying?
So, what's the secret to your vertical leap?
I think I don't really have a secret. I started dunking in 6th grade, so it started happening like that.
6th grade.
Yeah.
They had you on ankle weights?
No, I never lift weights until my sophomore year in high school.
No, I'm talking about the ankle weights on your legs. Like, what did you have to do to get that? That's 6th grade. That's crazy.
I really just kept jumping. I just kept jumping and jumping, and it just eventually started happening. So, yeah.
Was it on the rim, like the rim at your crib, or?
It was
I'm sorry?
It was at an actual gym.
Wow. That's big right there.
I think I was like 13 or 12, one of the 13, 12.
So last summer, you came to New York, a couple times. One time you played at Dyckman. Talk about, playing outdoors. Like, I'm pretty sure that was like your first experience playing in an outdoor tournament.
That was actually, I say that was the highlight of my last summer. That was a fun game to play in. I think it was just different. It's a different style of play in New York, so it was something to get used to. The environment, is hostile, so you gotta just keep your head. I think that was actually a learning experience for me. If I could play there, I could play anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So yeah, one final question. What's next in the future for Darrick Jones Jr.?
Um, I wish I could tell the future if I knew, but I try to take it one step at a time with the goal, is to get to the NBA. So yeah.
I hear that. Well, Darrick, thank you for coming on to share your story, your
Thank you.
testimonial, and I wish you nothing but the best at Towson next season.
I appreciate you.
I'll definitely be watching.
All right.
All right, guys, this is episode 24. Check us out on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram TV. Be safe, be blessed. Peace.